What's going on, Cityverse? It's your boy, New York City, the voice of the fans himself. That is Mr. New York CIDDY, and we back with another video, man. When y'all here, go ahead and do y'all job and smash that subscribe button. Let's get into it. Yo. Check one, check two. This is episode 21 of the I Am New York City YouTube channel, and we are going to cover the New York Giants W against the Carolina Panthers. We was able to pull off a close game. We won by 3 points. The final score being 19-16 in a game that was a lot closer than I expected. I had a lot of people thinking the Panthers was going to win by a certain amount of points. I thought we was gonna win by a blowout, but it doesn't. It don't matter how we get the win. We could have won by goddamn a point. You know what I'm saying? A tie as long. Nah, I ain't taking no tie. We ain't losing to the Carolina Panthers. That's all that I knew. I'm not doing all this extra. You know what I'm saying? The rah. We'll take it how we get it. Now I want to give congratulations to the Panthers though, because the game I seen from them this past Sunday against the Browns, I thought this game was not going to be close at all. I didn't think we were that good. I just thought the Carolina Panthers were that bad, and they was actually able to stay in the game. And luckily for us, we was able to be on the opposite end of the sticks this game and be able to pull out the victory. I've seen way too many times in the past where the Giants have been the people on the other side of the ball where they take that loss in a close game. They actually did a very good job at containing Barkley. He still had 72 yards, but at the end of the day, that's keeping the running back at a minimum. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go off. He didn't do nothing crazy. We was still able to move the ball. Now, there was a couple of things that I did see that had me a little concerned. You know, we should have really blew them off based on my original prediction had we capitalized on those two early turnovers that they had. First off, we had a fumble on the opening kickoff return by them. We was able to get in there. Who ended up hitting them? Carter Coughlin. He was able to hit, who was it? I think it's Herbert or whatever his name is. Hubert Chubbard or wherever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all's running back. He was able to hit him, and as he was getting hit, he got stood up because somebody hit him once. Then somebody else came and hit him. And then our rookie, Dane Belton, was able to come in and recover. Shout out to Dale Belton. That was a big game for you coming out. That was your debut game. That was big that you started off in that fashion. You also had a solid game for the rest of the game. So your presence out there was noticed by us as fans. We also had another return where Robbie Anderson was back there, and Darnay Holmes was able to stand him up and strip the ball like he yanked the ball. He yanked the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Laterra Milton said, he yanked the thing. He yanked it away from him, and we was able to recover it. Who ended up recovering that one? I can't remember who recovered that one. It's irrelevant. We was able to get it, you know. But we should have been able to get more points out of those turnovers that they had early. We as an offense, we got to be able to punch the ball in. Now, I know it's still early. Our offensive line's still young. We don't know what our receiving core really is. Kenny Golladay is not really getting no burn. Kadarius Toney, he was getting a little bit more burn in that game. So I'm excited to see what he does going forward in the next game. But the main receivers we really got is Sterling Shepard, who's coming off a major injury, and Richie James, who's really not known for his receiver skills. He's more known as a kickoff specialist, a kick returner, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we need to find something. I've heard rumors about our boy Odell making a return home. If that happens, that will be big. But right now, we got to get something going with what we got. So hopefully, I don't know what's going on with Kenny Golladay. Hopefully, he can get on the field and do something. Kadarius, we need you to step up big time. Now, to our defense. Shout out to our defense being able to keep a team under 20 points or under for 2 weeks in a row. We lead in the NFL in a couple of key categories on defense. We can keep it up. Now, I will say it's based off of the talent level of the teams that we have played thus far, but we got to get it how we live, bro. Right now, we only played 2 games. We 2-0, and our defense is balling out, and that's all we can ask. I've seen a lot more pressure from our D-line and getting pressure on the quarterback. that I have seen in the past. Because like the last week, I was like, bro, they're standing in the pocket a little too long. We got to get more pressure. Luckily for us, if it's anything, hopefully, like they say in the news, Kayvon Thibodeau should be making his debut Monday. I know they were saying that they thought he was gonna make his debut this past Sunday. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but we are still able to win. So I'll take him being out, getting more healthy, and us still getting that W. Also, Aziz might be coming back. Aziz is a little bit more of a long shot, but from what I have heard, they both been participating in team drills. So that's big on us getting more pressure. We took a big loss with Leonard Williams. He ended up getting hurt. They said it was a strained MCL. Thankful it wasn't nothing major. I mean, he's going to miss a couple of weeks, but as far as what it could have been season ending. We could have had that. That's what Kayvon Thibodeau is coming off now. He'll be able to make his debut hopefully Monday because he had a sprained MCL. So hopefully we're able to get the pressure. Our secondary is also holding up. And for a second week in a row, I'm liking what I'm seeing from our safeties and our corners. They are coming up and hitting people. They're not doing shoestring tackles. They are making sound tackles, and I can't ask for more than them just doing their job, not getting beat, and cleaning up the runners. You know what I'm saying? McCaffrey had, I think he had a buck 4, buck 6 or something. And for the most part, we shut him down outside of him having a big run. And I'll take that. You know, that's what they say about Barkley. They'll be like, Barkley, he get those big runs. I will say in this game, Christian McCaffrey actually outplayed Saquon. You know, I had to give it for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Now, our boy Saquon still leading the league in rushing yards, so we can't act like that ain't happened. But in this specific game, Christian McCaffrey, because me and my cousin and uncle, we had this little beef between who better, Saquon and Christian McCaffrey. Now, we look at stats, we're going to say Christian McCaffrey. But if you know what Saquon is really working behind in that line, and we talking about like talent, what they actually are, if they both had the same lines, I would say Saquon's the better running back. But only time can tell. We won't know until their career's over. What do I have to look forward to going forward? Oh, Daniel Jones. Before I go too far, our boy Daniel Jones. You did your job, my boy. Yes, you didn't go out there and win us the game. You didn't just go out there and ball out there, but you didn't lose us the game, and that's half the battle. You are a solid quarterback if you don't turn the ball over. Yes, it wasn't a Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson type game where he was out there throwing touchdowns at the touchdowns. But what you did is you had a solid game. I want to say that they're saying you're averaging about 70 completion rate. You know what I'm saying? You almost had, now you did throw a stupid pass. It should have been an interception, but it wasn't. It wasn't, so therefore you didn't turn the ball over. But if we talk about your IQ, we do got to look at those kind of things. But when you don't beat us, when you don't fumble the ball, you made the right decisions to hold the ball, tuck the ball when you need to, you slid when you needed to. That's all of we need as fans to see. And eventually we can see your development more as a passer when we get some of our weapons back. But until then, you've been in so many games where you should have won the game if you don't do anything done to beat us. That's all we can ask for y'all. From you, the offense, just don't do nothing that's going to cost us the game. Another solid week of us being pretty disciplined. We really didn't have too many penalties. I enjoyed the fact that we didn't beat ourselves, man. And you a Giants fan, you know what I'm talking about. Teams don't really just beat us. We always seem to beat ourselves. One way, shape, or form. Penalty here, something random here, a blown call here, blown coverage here, something crazy. Not even really a blown coverage because we all even lose to stuff like that because that'd be them beating us somehow, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we've been playing pretty sound football. Now, going forward into the game against the Cowboys, we need to see more offensive stuff. We got to see more offense moving the ball. Our offensive line has to do a better job as far as opening up holes for Saquon because we need him to be able to do Saquon things. He's a big part of our O-line, not O-line, but our offense. And we needed him to do what he do so our offense can function in the way it needs to. They also have to do a better job at protecting Jones. He still takes too many licks for my liking, but y'all need to do better so he'll have more time to find the open receiver. Because honestly, I ain't really seen too much separation. There was a couple of passes where Daniel Jones could have had him back, he probably would have had a wide open man. But it don't happen too often. So our offense need to come alive because our defense has been keeping us in the game. I would say, as far as our defense, y'all just keep doing what y'all doing. Continue to get pressure. Hopefully, we have the Aziz coming back and Kayvon coming back this week, which would be major, major, major upgrades for our D line and us getting pressures and sacks. That will be huge for us. Now, finishing off this game, I will say I want to give the player of the week to Graham Gano. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, he a Panthers fan. He used to be like, I don't know about Gano. Well, I be calling him Gnu because we knew he was going to make the kick whenever he kicked. Because he been winning when he been for the Giants. He up there, he like wearing that NYG. You know what I'm saying? The colors up there in New York. He love that. So he going to keep hitting them, hole in one each time like a goddamn golfer, hole in one straight down the middle. So that was my take on this past game. Going forward, we're going to try to do better. We're going to get more editing going. I've been talking to a couple of people who helped me out on that because that's one of the parts of this that I want to get better is getting the editing and the camera work better and the co-hosting better and stuff of that sort. So we're going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on the not the Carolina Panthers, but the Giants at the Cowboys game sometime this week. We're going to be previewing that game, having a little bit of talk. I don't know what I'm going to do for the game. I'm supposed to be I took the day off of work Monday to do that, but I said I don't know if I want to lose money for it. Depends if my dad gonna be able to come chill with me and my brother and watch the game because my dad's a Cowboys fan. If he don't, I'm not gonna leave that money on the table. But I still will be watching the game, one shape, way, or form. So y'all ain't gotta worry about that. So until our next video, man, y'all be easy. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once again, hit the like button. Click, 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 click. Till next time, it's your boy, New York City. We out.